I'm under the ceiling. And I'm now going to push myself to do something about this mess up here. The lamp, and the fact that it's not painted around it, and the fact that it has to come down. It's just so old and discolored and ugly. I opted to prime the rest of my wall because the glass fiber sucks up so much paint, and the paint is just really expensive. And this paint that I used for the ceiling is just really cheap, so I primed with it. I went to buy more paint for the walls, and it's very expensive. So I had a conversation with the lady who sold the paint, and it was a nice conversation about all kinds of stuff. And she also said that in the old days, people would buy really big buckets of really cheap paint and prime with that first, and then the more expensive paint they would put on top of it. And I actually did that when I painted the casings around the doors. I know there's paint on here, that's on purpose. I did use very cheap paint, and then I painted on top of that with a good paint, and it has lasted. It has not caused any issues. So I did that. I just primed the rest of the walls. The light is coming down. I don't like to touch electrics, but I'm forcing myself to do something about it now. I'm just gonna turn it off and, on the main switch, and then take the light down, get it painted, and get it fixed. Isn't this just a perfect angle? Okay, the power is off. Oh, that's hard. I just did it again. I walked into the bedroom and tried to turn the lights on. When I bought the house, everything in here was just yellow. I remember cleaning thoroughly and thinking it was clean, and then I bought Silly Bang and sprayed it on the white cabinets, and the white foam became yellow, turned yellow. It's a flathead, okay, small one. So the main reason why I hate doing electrics, oh, that was loose. Other than I feel like it's trying to kill me, is that it's so small and it's often above your head. This is good. This is perfect. Oh, and a very important and very big other reason for me not doing electrics is that it's not actually, well, a lot of things are not actually allowed in Denmark. So, as far as I understand, you are only allowed to do things that hang out of the wall. But mainly, I just don't want to be killed. That's better. We'll leave that to dry, and then I'm almost done with all the white paint out here, and then I can put it away or use it for something else. So I have thought about something for a while now, because my channel's name is Starting Over, And it doesn't really make sense any longer that it's called starting over, because I'm more or less just doing DIY. I've kept the name because I'm still talking about what happened to me. But it might be confusing to people when they land on my channel for the first time, and it's called starting over. I didn't do DIY when I started. I really needed a fresh start. I needed to start over, and I had so many issues that I was dealing with that I basically only did my channel to keep myself accountable for moving forward and changing things up and being better. I had health issues that I think I've dealt with. So I do have a playlist called Maria's DIY World. So I'm actually just thinking about calling my channel Maria's DIY World, because that's what I'm doing, DIY. And then I could probably still talk about other stuff if I feel like it. So what do you think? Should I rename my channel so it's more obvious what I'm doing on my channel? Yeah, I think I should. Do you think there's a better name than Maria's DIY World? One of the reasons why I think it's a good name is that whenever I do stuff like that, I tend to just disappear into my own world. So yeah. So I have to paint the entire room now. I hope it's easier, because it has been such a hard job, because it's really hard to get the paint into the glass fiber. So it has been a tough job. I've been ripping my hair out, and I have, because yeah, it's just more fun when it's not a workout as well, right? This is one of the walls that I painted with the cheap white paint yesterday. So I'm hoping that it's going to be way easier today. Oh no. Oh no. Seriously? The fluff comes off. Should I have vacuumed it? Okay, well. It's everywhere. Oh, seriously? I'm gonna see if I can get this started. And if this fluff coming off is going to stop. So I can continue. If it doesn't stop, if it keeps coming off, I'm taking it straight to the store and to complain, because that's not working for me. That's ridiculous. I am deliberately painting on the door casing. If you watched me do the windowsill and the area around my window in my bedroom, I did the same thing. So I can make a very sharp line. I'm going to paint it green, put tape on, paint the tape green as well, and then do the whole white thing. I'm not putting, oh my god. I'm not putting the tape on the casing but on the wall. I will show you that in detail when I get to it. I have the windows open because I'm really hot. So it's a garbage truck you can hear. I am still planning on making a cover for my radiator. So me putting that new radiator knob on is probably only temporary. Because the other one still works. And you won't be able to see it when the nice new one when it's behind the cover. So I will probably take it back off when I do the cover, but for now I'm really enjoying it. Okay. It did get better with the fluff on here. Actually, I don't think anything came off this time. So it is getting better, but Jesus. Okay, that's better, I guess. I'm down to the last part, the nook in here, but I don't have any lights. So I'm really dreading painting in here because I won't be able to see if there's fluff on the wall. So yeah, I'm starting with this piece of the wall because I can still kind of see here. It's so dark behind me. And I don't see well when I have the lights in my face, so yeah. My entrance door is behind there. So even though this roller is driving me crazy because of the fluff, it's still really nice to have a big roller because that is fast. I really am digging that. I think I am gonna finish with this and then take it back to the store and complain. Because it's already filled with paint, it's already dirty. It's not too bad anymore, but it's still not to my standard. I don't think you buy the most expensive one and then this is what's gonna happen. Don't think that's right. The store's slogan is not for amateurs, only professionals or something like that. Not for amateurs anyway. So they better live up to their own standards. Don't want to. more paint out of the paint can, so I have to make this work. Squeeze the last little bit of paint out. I think I'm done. Oh no, I can't see it again. Whew, okay, so I'm out of the hot suit and I've cleaned my brushes and rollers, and I really like it. It looks really good. And yes, I did end up painting all of the walls. Yeah, you see I need a second coat of the green over here. I did end up painting all of the walls the same color. I wasn't sure, and I had to just take a break from it and see what was going on. And it really just came down to the fact that I really like the white and the green bluish color next to each other. I'm sorry, I'm really finding it hard to find a place where you can actually see it because of the lights. And I don't know. It was just, I came through the front door, and when you come through the front door, the first wall I saw was this one right here. And it wasn't painted, and I was like, what a shame. So I think that was just what really did it for me. So yeah, I painted all of the walls, and it's a very small room, and there's so many doors, and I'm going to put stuff up, so I don't think it's going to be too dark. If it is, there's paint at the store. So remember I said that I wasn't sure if my suit for painting was actually keeping the paint out, because it was kind of see-through and very thin in the material. Yeah. First I saw this and I was like, oh, okay. It's not too bad, but oh yeah, that's sad. But then I saw that. That's a lot. So I guess it's not for painting. I'm a little sad. It's one of my favorite shirts. Well, it is what it is. So, why am I taking my smoke detector back down, you might ask? Well, it took me a little while. I got there eventually. But you know, I put it up out here. And I'm like, wow, that's a really dark color. It doesn't really go with the ceiling. You know what? I did the same thing in the bedroom. But the other way around, I was like, man, that smoke detector is really white. It should have been a different color. Maybe a color like on the outlet over here. So I don't hope it's going to say anything. I think you're supposed to twist it. Jesus. Yeah, I hit it. So how do we get it off? I have no idea. Yeah, so I got the dramatic thing out. So yeah, I am going to put the bright white one in my entrance room with the white ceiling, and the grayish colored in here where it's not as noticeable. I think that looks better. It's still not a pretty smoke detector, but I think putting the other one in the entrance room is gonna make a big difference. There we go. Let's see if I can. It was difficult last time, guys. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. See, that looks good. Today the color looks really blue again. And that's a color I really like. This is the second coat on here. The second green coat, because I did do the white first, but it was very patchy, so I needed to give it a second coat. And I'm using the small roller again because, yeah, the other one is just driving me crazy. It's losing its fluff. Okay, so I think I got it. Maybe I should just sit here. Second coat and or touch up was way easier than the first. That was a workout, I'm telling you, but I think I'm there now. Well, I'm not there, I still have touch up. Because as I finished, I saw that I made a really bad one right here. So I tried to correct it with just a wet paintbrush. And it's better, but you know, now I need to touch up on it. An extremely smooth surface like this and such a dark paint has taught me that I am not a professional painter. Yeah, it could look better, but you know, it looks really good all in all. So I'm really pleased. So thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm ready again. So have a nice day.